Hi everyone. I want to show you how to prepare a dish with zucchini and Mexican cheese. I want to use cacique queso fresco, like fresh cheese. So I slice a little bit of the cheese so that I will slice more so that I will show you how. And we want to use some tomato, peppers. These peppers are not hot, but if you want something spicy, you can put some serrano or jalapeno. We want to use some onions, some garlic, flour, eggs. We are going to start by cutting the zucchini. I grow this zucchini in my garden. That is why I let it grow a little bigger to make this dish because it's easier. So I want to cut little rounds like that. I'm cutting a little thick because I want to do a little trick to put the cheese in it. Okay, so what I do, I'll make a little cut in the middle, not going all the way, just barely, and I'll make another cut, kind of getting a wedge from it. So now pull it out, and we have an opening in there. So we are going to put our cheese right there, like that. So. We will slice a little bit more cheese. It's a really good cheese, really fresh and really tasty. Now we want to put our flour on the plate, and we are going to put our tortitas to coat them with flour. The reason that I coat it with flour is so that the egg, when we fold it in the egg gets sticks well on the tortita. Now what we want to do is we want to make our egg to coat the tortitas. When the whites are with this consistency, then you add the yellow part of the egg. I think it's ready. Oops. Now we want to add the yellow part. And I usually add a little spoonful of the flour so that we make it better to stick on the tortita. done with this. I use avocado oil. You can use any oil that you decide. If I can open it. Okay. So we want to cover the bottom of the pan with the oil. And we will let it heat it up. Okay, I think it's going to be enough. So we're going to try the oil to see if it's hot yet. We need it hot so that they cook right away the egg. While I'm waiting for the oil, what I'm going to do, I will chop my garlic. Okay, I think it's going to be perfect. We want to slice our onion and I think it'll be enough. So I usually do break so they're not too big. And we want to slice our tomato. You can chop it or you can make it just like that. And I like to do it like that. And I will slice our pepper. I like to take the seeds out just because. Now we'll slice it. Because I put a little bit of egg in there, now it's a little brownish, the egg. So it's ready. So what I want to do, I want to grab this with my, and I will put it in the egg. Like that. And I'll just put it in the oil. I'll put a couple. When you turn them over, you leave it like maybe a minute and then turn it over. Excuse me. And what I usually do, I put it like on the edges to cook the edges like that. If you're not scared of the heat, it will be a little bit hot when you do that. You can help yourself with a fork. Go around. It's the cheese that is getting the juices out. Okay, I think these ones are ready to turn. Okay. We'll do a little other turn. And we want to get them out. Okay. We'll continue with the rest. We will leave just a little bit of the oil in the pan. We'll turn the stove off again, and we will start by adding our peppers. Our garlic. Onion. I think I'll put a little bit less onion than that. And our tomato. We're going to add a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Okay. Let it fry for a little while. Want to use a little bit of cilantro. It smells good. And we want to use, if I can find it, like a half a teaspoon of cumin. It's almost done. And after the tomato is done, we want to add a little bit of water. And we will let it simmer for a while. Something like that. And maybe we can taste it to see if it's okay of salt. I think it needs a little bit of more salt. So you add the salt according to your desire. So I'll be adding a little bit of salt. And then I'll add a little bit of that actually right here is when I want to put my cilantro in, so they can get the flavor in it. Okay, now that we let it simmer for a little while, now we want to put our tortitas so that they can finish to cook. Just perfect. Lower a little bit the heat so that they can start cooking really nice, slow. I would say between 10 to 15 minutes. Now I'll try to flip them to see if they can, because I didn't cover them, so need to be cooked on another side. Hopefully the egg stays there. Yep, they're being good. Let's check it out if they are soft enough. Yeah, some of them are they're ready. Yeah, that's a little hard. That's a little hard. So they need a little bit more. Oops. I think the ones in the center are already cooked, so. Okay, we'll leave it a few minutes more. Some of them are still a little hard. We need the zucchini become soft. Okay, I'll try to get one out to taste it. And I use a bowl because I like mine with juice. I mean, if you just eat it just without the juice, you can use a regular plate. And I usually do that. I just want to let it cool down a little bit because they're too hot. Now cut it. Oh, the cheese is melted. It's still a little. And I think it's a little hot, so. I don't want to burn myself. They're pretty good. The salt is good. They're not spicy, but if you like it spicy, you can put a little bit more spice. But the taste is good, and I think they're cooked enough to eat. So thank you for watching my video.
If you'd like to see more of Magda's family recipes, please show your support by subscribing to the channel and leaving a thumbs up. Until next time, hasta luego.